Well, hello guys. Chris here with Road Tripping Disc Golf with another amateur adventures of throwing plastic. Today we are at Kiwanis Disc Golf Course here in Stanton, Virginia. It is an 18-hole course. Currently we're in the mid-40s. Supposed to be getting up to about 70 today. We're about 9:30ish in the morning. And the good old blower is on. We're supposed to be getting wind gusts up to 30 miles an hour or so sometimes today. So this is going to be interesting, right? This is my 13th course for my 25 for 25 series. That is 25 new disc courses to me this year. So we are finally moving along to our goal here in our last quarter of the year. And so please join us, get some laughs, and use it to your advantage. If you're coming out to play the course, you can check it out before you come. All right, let's go. Throw some plastic. All right, guys, hole one, 438 feet, launch pad. Got our basket, should be on top of the hill there. I think it's next to the wood line. Literally have the wind blowing about 15 miles an hour currently, right in my face. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, we're gonna start off with a trail. Again, I got wind coming directly in my face. So I'm just gonna try to throw it as much as possible, as hard as possible, I mean, up the hill. Whoo, there's a gusty. Whoo, wind got under that and took it to the left. Excuse me, to the right. All right, guys, I got a line of trees in my way. So what I'm gonna attempt to do is throw between the one in front and one next one up and see if I can get it up the hill a little way so I can get a better upshot. Well, that works too. All right, that's where I wanted to be, so that worked. All right, good, good, good. All right, guys, I can see the basket. We're roughly 135 foot away. Taking the tempo. With this wind, I need a little more weight. I guess my light discs are just gonna have to take a vacation today. All right, let's see what we can do. Come on back around. All right, I think we got ourselves a short putt. Well, guys, as always, very pleased when I can start with a par on the blind course. At least it gives me hope I can have a decent round. Hole 2, 245. Got a par 3. Got a lane right up through. And it's showing the basket is going to be just to the left. All right, let's see if we can keep it straight, not hit some trees. Throwing uphill, so I'm gonna throw with a signal, see what we can do. Oh, get on up there. Oh, got a little kick. At least I think I got to throw up. All right, guys. Guess it's a good thing I'm videoing because we are in that time of the year. Hide and seek. Oh my goodness, took me a second to find out. I had to go back and look at my video. All right, let's see what we can do here. Basket is right up there. Saying we're about 100 feet. So we're gonna range it. Come on back. Okay, right under the basket. That's what we need. At least I know where to look for it, right? Alrighty. Tap in for par. Yibbity yibbity. Even through 2. Well guys, we finally got us a signage. Hole 3 here. Par 3. 186 feet for us. We're playing the shorts. Alright. Got our launch pad. Got our fairway. And we got our basket sitting up there. All right, let's throw it. All right, Proton Crave. Well, no. That would definitely get lost with these leaves. Let me get something a little different there. We'll go with the Fishy Crave. At least it'll show up. That Proton plate will hide. All right. Get up there, get up there. Guys, I think we got a putt. All right, we got a, just outside of circle 1, about 40 foot. Let's see if we can get this bird. Oh, got metal. All right, finish it up for the par. Still happy. All right, here at hole 4, par 3, 240 feet. Got our tee pad here. And again, got a little trees. I really need me a forehand here. I might try it. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna throw my detour. See what we can do. Oh, get on down there. All right, we got some distance. Let's see if we're close. All right, guys, obviously with the leaves and this sliding, oh, look at there. Look up there. Right by the basket. I like it a lot. All right, let's see if we can get this bird. All right, tweet. Gotta love it. All right, here at Stanton Kiwanis Disc Golf Course, hole 5. We're doing the short, so we got a par 3, 231 foot, launch pad, basket, sitting right up there. In theory, this should be easy, right? All right, while the wind's down a little bit, I'm gonna go back to my Fishy Trail, see if we can get some distance. Get on up there for me. Wow, all right, we got a decent upshot or a long putt. All right, guys, about 74 feet here. But this has got a severe drop off behind it. So this is, if I miss it, I'm into road, which is OB. So I think we're gonna play it safe and lay it up. All right, let's do this. All right, it stopped, thank God. It looked like it was gonna get up and roll, but it didn't. All right, for the paw sanctuary. All right, I like it. One down so far. Here at hole 6, 260 par 3. Got our launch pad, fairway. The basket is up on the left. It is sitting right up in there. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, guys, we got some wind. Looks like we're in a wind tunnel coming straight down at me. I'm gonna throw the hex, got a little more weight to it. Just try to get it straight up the hole and give me a good upshot. Oh, come on out of it. There we go. There we go. Hey, I got a good upshot. All right, guys, we're about 55 feet out. I'm gonna see if I can get this bird. Got this nice tree here. Wanting to play a blocker on me, but let's see. And no. All right. So we're gonna finish it for Paul. All righty, 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 righty. We're on the par train. All right. Still one under through 6. Can't complain. All right, 203 feet. Par 3 here at hole 7. Got some nature growing in the lanes. Got a couple of holes to go through. Basket sitting down in the distance there. I think I'm gonna try to go to the right and let it hook on back. Let's do this. All right, I'm gonna throw the detour. See if we can miss these trees. Oh, get on down there. Not exactly what I wanted, but we got it halfway. All right, we are about a little under 90 feet. My angle, I got the big oak tree in the way, so I'm gonna throw the range, try to get around it, put it somewhere close to the basket. Oh, oh well, long putt. Well now, ooh, got to straddle out, see what we can do. Didn't leave myself a good lane here. Oh, chains, got a little chain. All right, guess we're going back to even for the round. All right, tap in for Bogue. All right, back to even. All right, hole 8, 277 foot, got our launch pad. It's a par 3. Basket is sitting right down there. All right, this actually works for me, for my throwing style. All right, let me see if I can make it work. Since it's downhill, I'm gonna throw the detour. Hopefully keep it fairly straight and get some flighty action out of it. Come on down. Come on down. All right, right by the edge. All right, guys, we are about 120 feet from the basket with some tree limbs on the way. Whew. See if I can get around here with the range. Well, I got a putt. All right, guys, we're about 35 feet out, just outside of circle 1. Let's see if we can finish this up with a par. Oh, look at that. Basket top. Ah, all right. Bogey. All right, we're at hole 9. 406 feet. Launch pad Fairway goes down, got to go back to the left a little bit, and then it, sort of a small S curve back to the right for the basket up in there somewhere. All right, my goal is to get it down here and around this edge so I can get a good upshot. Let's do this. All right, guys, I'm gonna throw the trail, my Neutron, a little more stable. I need to, the wind ain't too terribly bad at the moment, but I definitely want it to come on out to the right, or I should say the left. All right, let's go for it. Oh, wow. Okay, that really went to the left. Woo! Luckily, I didn't go OB, pretty close to it. The basket is, I gotta go up through here and I gotta cut back to the left, and the basket's sitting on up. We are 207 foot away. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, get on up there. All right, I think we might have a good upshot. All right, we're about 60 feet out. Perfect trees in my way, so I'm gonna try to straddle out here. See if we can take his range and flip it up there. Oh, okay. Got me a putt. Got me a putt. Okay, guys, hopefully we can get this paw. Ooh. All right. For par and an even front nine. All right, we'll take that. Take that any day for a blind course for the first time. All right, well, I was mistaken. I'm +1 for the front nine, but again, I'm not going to complain. Being a blind course, first time playing. Our 13th course of our 25 for 25 new to moi courses. We're rolling on through finally here in this fourth quarter. We're going to get that 25, guys. Please like, subscribe, click the notification bell so you can follow along as I'm out here on the road doing my adventures, hitting up these new courses. And this is a beautiful course, Kiwanis here in Stanton, Virginia. And leaves have turned a little bit quicker up here in the mountains than back at home there in Lynchburg, but you know, still pretty. Obviously the disc want to hide a little bit more, but hey, we found them. So please, guys, get out and enjoy yourself, get some fresh air, enjoy our beautiful world out here. Get some nature in, and always throw some plastic.